Hi everyone! So I'm going to be doing something a bit different today. I'm going to be starting a new series where I'm going to be building a village. So today we're going to be building some of the first houses, so follow along with me and we'll see how this goes.
The first thing I'm doing is figuring out where I'm going to put the houses and then blocking out whereabouts the foundations of the house are going to sit, where exactly all the corners are going to be, how big it is, and where it's going to face and sit. Now I'm doing it with the other one, and in a minute you'll see me just turn around and try and make sure that I've got the positionings correct, because it's very difficult to put paths in that look nice if things are not spaced out correctly. At least I find that. I've definitely had issues with that trying to build villages before, so I am trying to avoid it this time. We will see how successful I am in that endeavor in the future. Hopefully, I have managed to block things out correctly, but we'll see how that goes. So here I am starting to build up the corners of the house. Uh, some of the wall is in the bottom, but not much. And now on the other one, just building up the corners, the wood beams on the corners. There is a lot of grass around. I do clear some of it away later on. I may at some point clear more of it away. But yeah, there's a few bits where you can see me trying to work around that. I definitely found it difficult at some points to reach some of the wood beams. I don't know if Java's reach distance is different to Bedrock's because I've done this on Bedrock before, and I usually don't have as much trouble reaching the opposite corner for the corners, but I had a lot more trouble with that today. I don't know if that's like a difference between the two versions. I think that's the case here. Now you can see me starting to finally put walls in. You'll notice I'm leaving spaces for windows. It just saves me a lot of cobblestone, so I don't have to worry about breaking the blocks later on. And I've also left a gap for the door. Then here I'm doing the same thing, building up the walls, leaving gaps for all the windows and doors. Then it starts to turn night, so I make a mad dash from my bed because I don't really fancy dealing with all the zombies and skeletons at the minute. And back to walls. There's the third one, and there's the fourth one. Now that that's done, I walk over to my crafting table and it is time to start making stairs, which will be used for the roofs. I don't have anything particularly interesting to say about roofs, other than that they're mildly irritating and finicky. So I'll be back in a second. and now we have finished the roofs. Well, almost. As soon as I've finished fixing the slabs, I'll be capping off the top of the roofs. But first, it's important to get a good night's sleep. So now that the roof is finished, or at least mostly, I will be coming inside and filling it in, just to make it look a little bit cleaner and tidier when you're standing in the houses, so you don't have the strange triangle thing going on. Plus it makes the outside look a bit cleaner, so you don't have the gaps. And the houses are pretty much done. There we go. The houses are now done. The only thing I have left to do is windows, doors, and beds. So here we have a delightful cut while I go and fetch some sand, and we're back. There's the windows, and I also got some walls, so there's the two beds. Once these have been put in the houses, I will be leaving the houses alone for a bit to focus on something else. So there's bed 1, and there's bed 2. Now I'm just clearing away all the dirt so we don't have the ugly looking eyesore, and I'm about to collect resources for something else. After gathering a lot of dirt and oak logs, I'm now starting to build a rather large farm that will eventually be tended to by at least one farmer. I've tried to leave space for all 4 crops. It may be wishful thinking that I will get hold of all 4 of them, but that is the reason it's as big as it is. I did have to do some dirt patching around this mine area. I will probably tidy that up at some point, make it look a bit nicer. Because at the minute, I don't really like when stuff is like sharply on the edge of something. I'm probably going to round that out a bit more. It's just a personal preference, but I'm probably going to do that at some point. I most definitely had issues with all the grass everywhere, and I will almost certainly be getting rid of rather a lot of it at some point. I don't know why, I don't normally find plains to have this much, like, 3D grass like that, but this particular area seems to have rather a lot of it.
So that's going to be it for today. I hope you've all had fun. Come back soon and then will hopefully be another video of me doing more on this. I started to really take a liking to village building recently. But that's going to be it for today. Have a wonderful day and I will see you all next time. Bye!